Good day, my name is Nkosi. I go by the name of the Dillinger. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. Basically, we're touching on the basic instincts of man. Okay? So now we're going to touch about self-love and when you love someone but they hate you. What do you do? So we'll touch on parents. Parents primarily are meant to love us and nurture us and help us grow and guide us and discipline us. Okay? And then eventually we'll touch on a relationship with someone that we love. If we love someone, but they don't love us, what is one to do? So let's say your parents are hard. That's not the tricky one. Is the parents, and then the spouse, which is either girlfriend or fiance or a wife, and then friends, then the relationship with work. So if your mom doesn't like you, and your dad despises you, that's a very tough one, because that's your basis. That's your foundation. That's how you view the world and perceive the world. So if those that are meant to love you beyond everything on this earth don't love you but they hate you, that's a very tough one, because they're going to isolate you, which means they won't allow you to be close with anyone in the family. So then you're isolated. You're young and you're isolated, which means they could be abusing you emotionally or physically or sexually, which is pedophilia, which is terrible. Who do you turn to? Who do you run to? And if it's sexually and emotional and financially, it can take years to recover. Sometimes you don't recover. So basically we're touching on the basics. So basically, yeah, so that's it basically. So if it's family, it's very tough. So what is the best that you can do? The tools that you can use. You can pray. You can then be more diligent, spend more time at work, spend more time on your homework. If at home it's not conducive, spend an extra hour or two after work. Spend an hour early before work if possible. During weekends, go to the library, go to school, study more. Speak to a teacher that you can trust, or the principal. Speak to a pastor. Find someone neutral. But I know you're young and you don't know much, but just empower yourself. The only way out of that is through education. You can get involved in crime. If you're young, it's going to include drugs, it's going to include smoking, alcohol. It's going to be a vicious cycle. So education may be your only escape. So that's family. And then if it's a spouse, now the kids involved, you can't just leave. So equip yourself, empower yourself financially, get the promotion, start a business if you can, have more money, manipulate the situation, make sure that your spouse depends on you financially, or that she needs you financially. If you're not abusive to her and she's just being spiteful and she hates you because you're happy, so make sure you empower yourself that she'll need money from you and she'll give you time with the kids. Because if she doesn't need you financially, she won't give you time with the kids. But if she needs you financially, you'll be able to spend time with the kids. So manipulate the situation to comfort you. Now, if you're friends, the friends one is a lot easier. If you don't depend on them financially, and it's just about leisure, smoking, drinking, having a good time, being promiscuous, then just be aware of the friends that are there that set you back, and those that are there generally for you, that uplift you when you're sad, not to support you financially, but those that give you time and uplift you and are there for you in times of need. So yeah, we're just basically touching on the basic instance of mankind and humanity, and basically with love. And when you love someone and they hate you, so empower yourself. If you're still young, through education, through sports. If you're an adult, empower yourself financially, start a business, do better at work, get the promotion, and empower yourself financially. And surround by people that will appreciate you. So it's very painful. Like, it takes years. Like, think about it. If you're 7 and you realize that your mom and dad don't love you, you have to finish high school, then you're almost there, you have to finish varsity. So it's a long process. It's not an easy cure. But if you're still depending on your parents, empower yourself through school, through sports. If you're in a relationship and she wants to leave, make sure she depends on you financially, so she won't starve you of seeing your kids, because not seeing your kids will also depress you. And having another kid is also a difficult process, because your next partner can do the same thing. And your friends, just be aware, friends is easier if you don't depend on them financially. So yeah, man, so just empower yourself and be aware that when you love someone and they don't hate you, they're roots. So empower yourself and break the cycle. These are the basic instances of humanity. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Nkosi the Dillinger. Thank you. Nkosi the Dillinger.